Hey, it's Nick from Comics to Your Couch. This is the first episode of a new series I want to do called Couch Talk, where I talk to you about comic news, comic book memes that I've seen recently from the comfort of my couch. Apparently I have a million of these saved because I planned on doing this video and procrastinated because of the holidays. So this isn't relatively recent news, but let me just say I'm so excited for this movie. I love this cast. Everything that we've seen leaked from the movie thus far seems like it has a lot of heart, that it seems like it's the right source material from Fantastic Four to be doing in the first movie. So fingers crossed. V posted us on Twitter a few weeks ago about a new secret project he's working on at DC, which is just crazy to me. I just wrote up an article of my favorite comic series of the year 2024 on my Medium page, which I think you guys should go check out because it took me a long time to write and I think you might find it interesting. But as you could probably tell, Ram V was featured a number of times in that article, and it made me realize just how many comic books he's writing at one time and how consistently good the quality of those series are. So the fact that he's doing another DC series before the New Gods is even out is crazy. But this comment made me really wish that he was doing a Hawkman series. How cool would that be? Any guesses on what this project actually is? Let me know in the comments. Chip Zdarsky had a whole thread the other day from his newsletter about who should take over for him on Batman once he's finished. He included a lot of different popular writers and gave really funny critiques about each of them. If you haven't seen that, I think you should go check that out. Just look up Chip Zdarsky Batman newsletter. But this commenter is absolutely right. I think that Mariko Tamaki is definitely the voice we need on Batman right now. I mean, her comic Zatanna Bringing Down the House is one of my top comics of the year. And everything that she has written in the Batman universe thus far has been so interesting, so unique, so innovative that I think she should do Batman. This comic hasn't even come out yet, and it's all I've been thinking about. The Ultimates Guardians of the Galaxy, and the fact that Ultimate Nullifier is a character on this team, and that Denis Camp himself was saying that he pitched a solo series. I would absolutely read that solo series. I think we all would at this point, given how popular the Ultimate series is. I have to agree with this sentiment as well. The Tom King series, Wonder Woman, has been amazing. The new Absolute Wonder Woman series has been even more amazing. This made me think about a comment that came out a few years ago that Wonder Woman is part of the big three, but is she? I mean, DC obviously doesn't think so, given the lack of Wonder Woman comics over the years, or comics within the Wonder Woman universe, which hasn't made a lot of sense to me because it seems like she has some of the most interesting lore compared to Batman and Superman. The whole mythology angle is so interesting. I mean, I think the comics, Elseworlds comics like Dark Knights of Steel have proven that fans are interested in the sort of sword and sorcery angle of DC. So why don't they do more of that with Wonder Woman? I absolutely agree with this sentiment. The fact that Marvel has strayed away from Hulk in recent years is a blessing to Hulk fans. That being said, I think that the Hulk and the Hulk canon in general is where Marvel needs to go for animated adaptations if they ever want to try and rival DC in that department, which seems less and less likely these days because they refuse to pay artists and animators. Seems like that's ubiquitous across the entertainment industry. But I digress. World War Hulk, Future Imperfect, even Age of Monsters happening right now, Immortal Hulk. These will all be amazing animated series. This is just a hilarious take from a Marvel editorial piece from 1994. Yeah, same. Yeah, I think we all want this. I mean, at least in the modern age, we have Olivia Coipel's Instagram. Nick Klein dropped this drawing of Batman the other day, and I never thought of Nick Klein as a potential Batman artist, but I've been thinking about this pretty regularly. A friend of mine pointed out that these boots are like the coolest fucking thing ever. But yeah, the whole tone of this panel right here, give me more of this, please. I mean, maybe even in like a Batman Black and White issue if they bring that series back. I wanted to highlight another list of best comic book series that I was checking out. These are more indie comics that came out this year. I definitely have to check this series out, Tokyo These Days. It's a retrospective memoir by a mangaka writer. This also sounds amazing. I just put all of these in my Amazon cart because I don't think they're stocking them at my local comic book store. They're all on sale right now, so this is a great time to check these indie comics out. 300 pages? I mean, this sounds amazing. So this graphic novel from Fantagraphics. Oops, that's my boy. This is a picture I sent to a friend of Thanos from Phoenix issue number 6 by Stephanie Phillips. He's wearing the Warlock's Eye, which there's a little editorial note at the bottom of this page that the Warlock's Eye is from Thor issue 129. So this is Thor comics from the late 60s. It's just a sick look. I mean, in the story, it's protecting him from psychic influence, which is just such a cool, like, big bad villain thing to do. I need to find the artist of this. I just saved it on the fly the other day. This is the biblically accurate The Spectre commission from this artist. This is so fucking cool. I would love an entire series with this kind of art style. This series just got announced from Marvel Comics. Spoilers for those of you who haven't read Blood Hunt, but all of the press and media that they've been doing for the new One World Under Doom event has kind of been spoiling Blood Hunt, so I don't really feel bad spoiling it. Here, Doctor Strange is no longer Sorcerer Supreme. He had to give the title up to Doctor Doom in order to stop the Dark Force energy surrounding the Earth that was making vampires happen in Blood Hunt, which is such a cool comic book plot. Love you, Jed MacKay. But I did have the question of what is Doctor Strange going to do now? Are there going to be Doctor Strange comics? Well, here's our answer. And it's so exciting that this is Derek Landy writing this. Derek Landy right now, he's really just been doing the whole Infinity Watch event that's been one issue every year for the past couple years, and finally is culminated in a series. But he does some of the most inventive, most old school comic book ideas. And Doctor Strange in Asgard just seems like such an inspired idea. And the whole One World Under Doom thing is just so sick. Are you fucking kidding me? Sean Murphy, absolute Wonder Woman #6 cover. This is so cool. I love Sean Murphy's art. It feels like an entire world that you can just explore for hours. The other cool thing about this commission being released is that this confirms that Absolute Wonder Woman is going to continue past the issue number 5 mark, which has been stated but has not been official. So this is really cool. I was a little hesitant with the whole Godzilla and the Marvel Universe thing because we just did that at DC, but this person is right. King Ghidorah will be the Galactus' new herald. What? I'm here for this as well. The whole Ghost Rider 44 thing, it was so cool in the Incredible Hulk series. I'm so glad that he's getting his own series in the new year. And the fact that he's already teaming up with the Thunderbolts, yeah, just give me more of this stuff. All right, that was Comic Talk. That was a lot of stuff. But I'd love to hear your thoughts on any and all of the subjects that we talked about in this video in the comments. And happy reading.